Okay guys, we are going to get a reading in. I have the Hertz playing to kind of ground us. So trying to get in the calm, relaxing mood. I'm gonna pull a spread and see what's going on what's the current energy between you and your person, where both of your hearts are. And we're gonna start there. We're gonna see if there is a blockage, what the blockage is, and try to get some advice from Spirit, if there is any. Alright, Spirit. Tell me where my collective and the person on their mind is currently. Crossing the barrier, overcoming obstacles. With love's light wings did I approach these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares attempt. Balcony. It's the land of love. They're crossing over the bridge to the land of love. But soft, what light through yonder windows breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. The sun in tarot means happiness. This masculine is seeing this feminine as their happiness. Fatherly loving. Underneath the deck, fatherly love controlling your dogmaticism. Under the deck we have talking, conference, consult. So this masculine, who could be a father figure, could be, seeking help from outside sources, trying to figure out what's going on. We will pull and find out what is actually going on here. Let's see what the actual barrier is. What is it that had to be crossed, Spirit? What had to be overcome by this masculine? What had to be overcome by this masculine? Okay, what had to be overcome by this masculine is being controlling, needs to be right all the time, possessive, two-faced, playing with your emotions, insincere, not who you think, being unpredictable, never knowing what they'll do, unreliable. It takes two. Someone is not committed, or they're incompatible, or they're conflicted in the public image, worried about appearances, can't relax because they are conceited. Okay, that is a lot. That is a lot. This is like a narcissist or whatever trying to overcome, or someone with a lot of narcissistic traits they learned as a child, trying to overcome everything all at once. This is a lot. This masculine is going through a lot. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so that's a huge barrier to cross. This may take a while, guys. So if this is like, yeah, and underneath the deck, closed off, not emotionally available, distracted because they were hurt by someone in the past. They've been burned, afraid to love someone again because they have unhealed trauma, and so what they do is they run away. What do they run away to? A brief affair. Brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet. Can't last. Alright guys, let's see where they're, and I don't know if they've ran off to this person yet or if it's coming or what, but I don't know. Where is your heart's at currently? Well, I didn't say which one. Alright, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Alright, show me where this side's heart is, Spirit. Now remember, in any tarot reading, you take the side that's yours. One side's yours, one side's the other person. And any tarot reader, they don't know who is who, that we only feel the energy. So you are the one that has to be able to tell which side is yours. All right, where is, I'm going to say this is my collective and this is their person, okay? All right, Spirit, my collective. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. All right, where is their person's heart at, Spirit? They got 2. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Don't make decisions based off of guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this is a masculine who has a lot of guilt, but they're realizing, you know, they can't make a decision based off of things that have happened in the past. Like, they have to make the choice of their own free will, otherwise the resentment will come up. What's under the deck? For both of you, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved one surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Let's pull a crystal. What crystal would help my collective and their person at this time? That just got all mixed up. Kinda hokey. Something might get a little painful. I just heard, you know, things might get rough before they get better. Tree agate and the tiger's eye. The tree agate helps with stability, grounding in your root chakra. This is a Virgo sign. This is the sign of Mercury. Also, tiger's eye, which brings courage, optimism, and power, which is Leo or Capricorn. So you or your person could either be a Virgo, a Leo, or a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. That's just extra confirmation. That's just the stones. That's the crystals that will help you. All right, so let's find out what is actually going on here. I got a couple new decks I'm actually excited to use. Let's find out. Is that one card? Yeah. Okay, beginnings. Try again, new direction, or start over. My collective is not sure what to do. They have a new beginning. Either way it goes, they have to make a choice. Do they want to stay or do they want to go? For the my collective's person, please, Spirit. Where are they at? That's a lot. Heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up, bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words, bluff, pretending, boundaries, and chasing. My collective is learning, or their person is learning to have to draw a line where they need to say the word no. Like, this could be somebody who, I don't know if other people are telling them things, or, you know, like third parties are trying to come in, or temptation is trying to come in. Listen, your person has double the amount on their plate than you do, okay? And I need you to be understanding of that. And I know that can be very, very hard. This is the divine feminine. My collective could be the divine feminine here. All right, Give me one from this deck, please, Spirit. This is Situational Love Oracle deck. Wedding rings. There's a possibility the Divine Feminine is having to decide if they are, you know, wanting to have a new beginning and get married, whether they, you know, where their devotion is, where their everlasting love is, where their true soul contract is. They also need to get, under the deck was old school. So you need to run out what nobody else is seeing, that you're playing things over in your head. You know, you could be, my Divine Feminine could be in the mindset of transforming their outdated thinking, you know, and conditioning, which is to think in the negative. Like, I feel like this is a feminine who grew up around a lot of people that talked negatively to them. Like, they didn't speak life into them. They always pointed out the negative. And so this feminine's heart could have grown up to where she always pointed out the negative, but she never saw that as a negative thing. She always saw that as a way to grow. But to someone who's grown up, okay guys, I'm sorry about that. Not even sure where I was. Either way, this is a connection that keeps getting distracted. Like, things keep coming up. The connection keeps getting stalled. This could be a connection that's separated and came back together many, many times. But this is what I was saying was, this could be a feminine that grew up in a home where she only heard negative things. Like, she only heard the negative side. And when you grow up like that, especially if it's from your parents, like, you grow up with the mindset, you know, that's not being negative. It's someone who loves you. They want to show you the right way, and they tell you when you're fucking up so that, you know, you can go the right way. And say if the masculine grew up in a condition of love, and, you know, parents that were supportive, and they only spoke positive words towards the masculine, you know, when the feminine comes towards this masculine, the feminine could talk or communicate with the mindset of, you know, all the things that we need to fix. And to the masculine, it's going to come off as they're being controlling, they're being negative, they don't love, that their partner does not love them. And it's really, all it is a miscommunication in between love. You know, the masculine could take this person as being a big bitch, when the feminine sees the way that she's acting is how she's acting in love and trying to grow and help the connection, and the masculine is just getting hurt. Or, you know, switch it around. Like, and that could be the reason why the masculine was very bitter towards her. And it's gonna be, again, childhood healing, you know, that needs to be done in between both of their hearts and their lives. Because if this person over here if their parents always spoke in love, you know, or they didn't really speak to them at all, what they would believe is that they could do no wrong. That would put them in the egotistical, arrogant, you know, if they could always do whatever they wanted and they never had to pay consequences for it, then when this feminine comes in and she puts this masculine in his place, like, for the first time in his life, he's actually going to have to pay consequences for the actions that he's done, and he's not used to that, and that would make him want to run. But right now, this person is currently in the mindset of chasing. All right, show me from this deck where this masculine is. The snake, competition and enemy. The other woman, looking over your shoulder. Twin flames. This masculine knows that's his counterpart. Yin yang imbalance, union duality, complement, polar opposites. Like I just said, you know, these two could have grown up in two completely different family dynamics and situations. And I'll tell you right now, with what this masculine's going through, you know, it's going to be very hard for him, because on top of this, all the healing that he never done yet, here comes this twin flame. He also may have another woman that is trying to create blockages or create, you know, this separation, which if it's a twin flame union, there is always a karmic. There's always a karmic. Okay, under the deck, we have needing time, cycles take time, time to heal, and progressing. This is a masculine who is wearing a poker face. You know, they're not showing who they are. You know, they're not showing this feminine or anybody what their plan is. You know, they are just, well, they could just be determined for something, you know. All right, let's see here. Where does the feminine come off when she communicates with this masculine? This feminine feels like she's a big burden. Let me try to turn on this other light. But maybe she wants to communicate to him about some kind of good news. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. Let's see what they were. Gain, fate, justice, and fury. Okay. Where does the masculine come up when he communicates to this feminine? Well, we have a masculine who communicates in the form of wanting to help this feminine. Ceremony, mystery, or magic. Oh, this masculine is coming off very mysterious. Like, give me one more for what this right means. Marriage, ceremony. Oh my gosh. Okay, this right also means ceremony, a ceremony of marriage. He wants to help, this masculine wants to help this feminine, and he wants to marry her. He wants to have a marriage ceremony. The energy in between the two is merit making, and under the deck is overloaded. Guys, there's a possible third party here. I don't know whose side it's on, but there's, you know, remember what I said over here? There could be another woman. It doesn't have to be another woman. If these are reversed, there's a possibility these two could be reversed, and the feminine could be in her masculine, and the masculine could be in his feminine. Doesn't have to be, but if you know, take it as it is. If it is switched, I'm just gonna say one person two. You take the side that you need, you know. If it is that, this person over here feels like there could be someone from the past, you know, from a long time ago, which could be this third wheel that this person still has on their shoulders. Now this could also just be switching around. There could be a feminine at the bottom with a masculine, you know, at the top, you know. But there's somebody in this person's energy that is creating a disturbance here, which could be the third wheel, or someone who could come in and try to create a disturbance. Yeah, so if this is a feminine, it's a male who is the third wheel that's coming in, and if it is the feminine, the masculine, it's another feminine here, which we do have other woman here. The snake also represents not just, you know, competitive and toxic stuff. It also is the true transformation symbol. The snake is also the sign of healing, of shedding, of transformation, you know, shedding your old skin to become something new. Now you want to make sure that that is the transformation that this masculine is going through, because the snake can also mean, you know, it means two things. Either they're shedding the old to become something better, or they're a snake and they're shedding their skin because they are growing into a bigger snake. So take it as it resonates. This situation is calling for you to use your judgment, you know, to make sure you have boundaries set and make sure that things are as they are meant to be. But I just keep hearing, be calm, be calm. Judgment fell in reverse. The moon in reverse. Oh shit. Because the mindset of this feminine or person one is they think that something won't come back together because there are secrets that are going to be exposed, which could be the disturbance between a third party. All right, Spirit, show me person two. And that's like straight up major arcanas right there. You can't change those. Like, that's how this person feels. It can't be changed. The Magician, Jesus. And the Empress. Guys, you guys got straight major arcanas here. Okay, so the Magician is either one doing black magic, which could be the other thing for the right there, you know, does not have to be. I'm just saying it's just an option. But this could also be that someone who does not manifest correctly. They manifest everything wrong, or they manifest the wrong things. And with the Empress in reverse, this is someone who is currently in the energy of, you know, having everything that they need to accomplish their goal, but they're not putting it into effort. They are not nurturing what it is, the situation it is that they have in their hands. Like, I can't believe that both of you guys pulled both of you pulled major arcanas from this deck. Use this deck a million times. look at in the middle here, the Two of Cups. This is the true match. Someone could have been on a dating site. Someone could have been texting somebody else. Show me why the Judgment's in reverse, Spirit. Guys, you can't make this up. Remember at the start of it, bridge. Bridge here too. Successfully overcoming a problem. Okay, so right now, this person may be just in the energy of, it may need to take time because maybe their finances are not in order, and this person wants to get their finances in order. Okay, Spirit, show me why the moon is here. Why is the moon here? Well, family wishes come true. What? Oh, hold on, I gotta get that one off the floor. If it falls to the floor, it comes to the door. What cup fell to the floor? Wealth. Tent. This is somebody whose secret is they feel like they're stuck in a situation with their family. They feel like they feel obligated to their family. Like they have certain things that they have to do for their family, with their family, to their family. I don't know. But it's someone who has something that they have to do with their family right now. And they're saying, this person is saying, you know, this is a temporary situation. All right, Spirit. Why is the Empress over here in reverse? Guys, there's a snake straight on this scale. Scales. This could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Or someone with Libra placements. Keep your life in balance. This person, the reason why they are like this is because they feel like they have no balance. They feel like there's no safety net. Success assured with good plans and hard work and bind. Seek out information that will help you. So this could be a feminine who's going to try to find out, you know, what's going on, how everything is working. You know, this feminine is, and this person is in the Empress reverse because they feel like there's no balance, there's no stability, there's no safety in their life right now. Under the deck, disappointment in some affairs, and a seahorse, family matters. This person could over here could have to cut off a father, because the seahorse, when I read, the seahorse means the father figure, because every time I think of a seahorse, the father is the nurturer. The father is the Empress. The father is the parent in the seahorse world. Okay, so this person over here could also be going through situations that have to deal with their kids. And this could be it could still be the masculine over here. You know, I'm saying take it as it resonates. It could be the feminine though. Or it could be a female who's in the masculine form. They could either have to they could either be going through a situation with children, or this is somebody who's realizing, you know, if this comes together, they are going to have to cut off a father figure, whether it's their father figure or it could be a baby daddy. They're realizing they're going to have to cut off this father. They're going to have to cut this person out. If this person wants balance, if they want marriage, if they want this true connection, they're going to have to cut this masculine out. And if it's reversed and this is the feminine or the masculine, they could be having to cut out a baby mama. You know how it is, kind of like that. It's kind of, take it as it resonates. Okay, Magician. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Time to have fun. The reason why this masculine is, I keep saying masculine. The reason why person 2 over here is manifesting everything wrong, it's because they're letting their anger control them. And this is probably one of the things that this masculine is healing. We have the Well, great worry over nothing. Nest, an emotionally secure family. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, guys. Older man. Dealings or relationships with an older man. So either they are the older man and they're dealing with all of this, or this is somebody who has to cut off an older man. You know, could be their baby daddy, could be their father. You know, take it as it resonates. And if it's the male, they could either have to cut off their father or they could have to cut off the baby mama. Let's see here. What does person 1 need to hear? Person 1 needs to hear. And they need to say, if you are person 1, repeat after me. These are the affirmations you need. I calmly, remember I said, I keep hearing the word calm. Calm. I calmly make the best possible decision. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. I trust I am always safe and protected. Four of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. Okay, so now when we read this, as tarot cards, we see that there was someone who was juggling. What? This marriage, or the Four of Wands is the twin flame card in my readings. You know, every reader is going to be different. You have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles talking about holding what's yours. This could be someone who tried to hold on too tightly to a connection. If this is the Divine Feminine, that's what they do. They cling when they start to get scared. When they feel like someone is juggling them with another person, they're going to try to cling. They're going to try to hold really, really tight and to protect what's theirs. But Spirit needs whoever person 1 is to have trust. Not necessarily in their partner, because humans will always fail you. But this is where they have to learn to trust the divine, you know. I trust I am always safe and protected. This is going to make me cry, guys. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about healing. This person 1 has to heal their trust. Okay? That's what person 1 here has to get over. Healing the trust in between this connection or this marriage or this soon to be marriage, you know, because someone juggled them. Guys, my whole body just got hot. I feel like I'm about to cry. Show me this person over here, please, Spirit. If you're a person too. Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. I manifest multiple opportunities. I embrace joyful opportunities. I take care of the details and stay in control. I choose my battles carefully. Okay, so this person over here, when we read these cards, we have the Queen of Cups. This is the queen that is all about her emotions. You know, she is very loving, she is very caring, she is very nurturing, and she has the ability to bring a ton of love to this connection. But with the Eight of Wands, she wasn't looking at it. Why? Because the Three of Cups, which talks about a third person, which could be another sexual interest, because it's not the pentacles, it's the cups. This person could have pushed off this loving connection because they slept with someone else, or they crossed a sexual boundary with someone else. With the Page of Swords here, Page of Swords is the page that, and pages are about messages also, but this, a lot of times the Page of Swords is somebody who stalks somebody else. You see how this character here is looking back? You see how they're not, this way means forward, this way means back. This person is heading towards the future, but they're looking back. What happens when they go from the Page of Swords and they bump up to the Knight of Swords? What does the Knight of Swords do? It goes in recklessly, and you know, it rushes in really quickly to have what it is, or to accomplish what it is that it needs to do. This could be someone who sees something and rushes in. What they could see, what this person could see, is either they are no longer, that the person that's that they could have been acting in the energy of, I'm not interested, I don't want to look at this connection, I don't want to have this connection, you know, or they feel like the other person was in the energy of, I don't want you, I want to move on to something else. Underneath the deck here, the Fool with the Empress. The Fool talks about wanting to make a new start. And the Empress talks about nurturing that new start. And I love the way that Gina from Tarot of Light and Cancer Baby Tarot, like, if you don't follow her page, like, you need to go follow it yesterday. She also does Virtuous Virgo Tarot. But I love her example of how she talks about the Empress. The Empress is a mother. She's very loving and she's very nurturing, but she has to give birth. So this is something that is going to come together like the birth. You know, it can end up beautiful, but before it gets to that beautiful, you know, it's very painful. Giving birth is extremely painful. And remember at the beginning when I was shuffling the crystals and I said I was trying to shuffle and everything got pokey. It was like everything was going to get hard, possibly painful before things got better. And my thing turned off and I have to click on, and what is it that I got to click on? The first thing in my thing here is called New Beginnings. Okay, the way that kept turn on, turn off, there again, this could have been in a connection that had a lot of starts and stops. Alright guys, let me see here. Not gonna lie to you, this connection has a lot of healing to do, but there's also a lot of love here. I know that if there is a third party, half of you guys are gonna be like, no. But I also know that the other half of you guys are gonna look past it and look towards, you know, the beauty. Like my mom told me before, you know, I was scared getting ready to have it, you know, my kids. And my mom told me the thing that I use for my whole life. She said, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be the most painful thing you have ever done in your entire life. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt very bad. She said, but once that baby comes, you're gonna look at that baby and that love, and you're gonna forget about all of the pain. That pain is just gonna be, you know, a memory. And the pain is gonna be over. So yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of pain, but at the end, you're gonna have something beautiful in your arms. I'm gonna cry, guys. I'm gonna cry. I don't even know, and I don't even want to pull an oracle. This is somebody who's tired. I think they're in the midst of this pain right now. For the ones who are in the midst of the pain, remember my readings, I don't believe in time. You know, you could be at the beginning of this journey, you could be in the middle of this journey, or you could be at the end of it. You gotta take what part is for you. Maybe I am supposed to pull an oracle. Which one, Spirit? This one. What advice, Spirit? What advice, Spirit? Forgiveness. Release resentment. Heal the past. See the divine in all. An open portal, new beginnings, breakthrough, connect with the infinite. This could be somebody over here who is going through the dark night of the soul. If you don't know what the dark night of the soul is, look it up. And find, you know, especially if you have been sad, if you have been depressed, look up Dark Night of the Soul and see, you know, you're not alone. These feelings are normal. Okay? Alright, that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helped. you like this video, please hit a like and subscribe down below, and that way you'll get notified of the next videos. Until then, as always, stay weird. Bye.